Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video. Peace, love, and abundance. I appreciate y'all for tapping in as always. If you want to support the channel, all my links are in my description, man. I got a bunch of tools available that you can use to aid you on your journey. Check out the Retain Gang community as well, man. It's a great space for you if you want that extra help, all right? Now, I know we always talk about the hardships of retention and just what you got to deal with, you know what I'm saying, just to get through this journey, just to maintain your energy. But I think it's best for us to kind of focus in on the present moment and how this journey aids you or helps you on a daily. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to help you a lot better to really keep going and just to maintain, you know, your streak. So even with me, bro, after all these years that I've been on this journey, I still get benefits on a daily. Like, it's something that aids me daily, you know, and one way that it aids me in my daily life is just me knowing that I'm doing this journey, I'm doing something righteous, right? That gives me automatic confidence when I wake up every single day, right? It just lets me know that I'm doing something that's not only helping me, but it's helping those around me as well. It's giving me the opportunity to really express myself authentically, right? Because guys, like I tell you guys all the time, me doing this right now, this is out of character, right? I'm an introvert, man. I don't talk a lot. I'm chill. When I'm not on camera, you know, talking on this mic, bro, I'm chilling. I don't talk at all, barely. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I'm able to do this confidently to people I don't know, right? It just lets you know that it aids me on my purpose. It's allowing me to express myself, right? Because all of my energy centers are aligned. You know what I'm saying? And it put me on game on what I needed to fix within myself. So it makes me more self-aware, right? Just on a daily, I'm monitoring my energy centers. I'm feeling the sensations, you know, and if there's something that's blocked or if there's an issue that I need to resolve emotionally, then I'm able to navigate and pinpoint that. Or if there's an issue that I need to resolve, you know, I'm able to do that because I can feel within myself what I need to correct. You see what I'm saying? And I'm doing that just throughout the day. This is why I tell you guys, you want to have mindful moments. Take moments out your day where you just sit to yourself, be still, and just reflect. All right? Use your introception, right? That's one of your senses that allows you to feel the sensations from your body and interpret what it's trying to communicate with you. For instance, if you have a stomach ache or, you know, your heart rate speeds up, things like that. If you tap in and try to decipher why it's doing that, it's going to give you a better understanding of yourself. You'll say, okay, my heart rate is speeding up. There must be something that's making me anxious. Or my stomach aches, right? It must be something that I ate. Or it must be a block that I have in that area that I need to cleanse out. You see what I'm saying? But this is what retention did for me, because before this journey, bro, I didn't have this level of awareness to be able to identify these things, bro. You can honestly say that I was susceptible to peer pressure and temptation a lot more than I am now. Just because I didn't know better back then, right? And I was younger too, granted. So it just comes with being a fool, right? You know, you doing things, you making mistakes, trial and error. But at the same time, I didn't have this level of awareness that I do now within myself. So just on a daily, bro, that has helped me navigate my days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to create so many opportunities for myself. I've been able to elevate so many times. I've been through so many different awakenings, bro. And I have to credit it to this journey. Because if it wasn't for this journey, I don't think I would have even hit, you know, a lot of these topics that I'm well versed in now. Right? I tell you guys, if you know my story, retention led me to get into like meditation and sexual transmutation and things like that, right? Because I didn't know about it at first. This journey led me to get deeper into my spirituality. You see what I'm saying? It actually amplified my spirituality. You see what I'm saying? So you can say that it expedited my transformation as well. Now, am I saying that you can't transform without this journey? No, it's possible, right? But why not use every tool available for you? See, I love waking up with the enhanced energy that I have. You know what I'm saying? I don't need an alarm clock to wake up at a certain time anymore. Now, granted, the retention did that, but also my diet and things like that also aided me to be able to wake up with more energy. But retention just by default gives me that drive for the day. You see what I'm saying? Even if I'm not having the greatest of days, retention puts you at a high frequency automatically just because you have a full battery. You see, so even if you're having not the greatest day, if you know what's going on and why your day is not going your way, you can change the direction. You can switch your frequency and raise it up again, right? If you know what's going on. But I feel like when you're releasing and your seed is gone, decimated, you're at a low frequency by default. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember them days, bro, when you just releasing, looking at the corn, things like that, man, and I would be so tired. But here's the kicker though, right? I was so used to being tired like that I thought it was normal. The only reason I know that I was tired then is because now that I've been holding on and doing this journey for so long, I feel the difference. You see, if I would have never tried this journey, I would have thought that was normal to feel that way. To wake up sluggish and, oh, I'm tired, I can't. Nah, bro, now I wake up full of energy. I'm ready to get the day started. You see? And for you guys, this is why trial and error is great. This is why experiencing both sides of the spectrum is beneficial for you, because it gives you something to compare. Gives you something tangible that you can use to say, okay, yeah, this really works. Okay, I see the difference now. I see the results, right? That's why you shouldn't be so hard on yourself when you make mistakes, because it's all part of the journey. You know, one thing this journey has taught me just on a daily basis is how to take whatever situation I'm in and always see the good in it. Even if it's a bad situation, how can I take something good from this and elevate myself, right? Move on, grow from it. So it taught me how to alchemize my situations. Even in the gym, right? Knowing how to alchemize my pain into victory. It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in there, I might be frustrated, but I'm gonna push that frustration off. And I'm gonna transmute it into me building my body up, to me getting in shape, me being healthy. Me being able to even just have the wits to express myself. Because guys, when I get on this camera, I'm not reading a script. Like I'm speaking from my heart, my soul. These are downloads that I'm getting. I'm just expressing them to you. But if I would have a low battery, if I wasn't holding on to my seed, I wouldn't have the brain power to be able to speak like this and receive downloads and make it clear and coherent for you to understand. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't. It would be hard for me to even receive downloads, because when your battery is low, you lose that connection to the Most High, right? To receive those downloads. Trust me, I know, because I remember when I used to release, bro, and this was when I was on my journey. So I had something to compare it to. When I released, man, when I tell you I felt so low, it felt like my brain was just like in my chin, bro. That's how low I felt. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't think about anything but just sleeping. That's all I want to do was sleep. My eyes was low and puffy, you know, and I do not miss those days. That's what also keeps me going, bro. It's just remembering those days. You know, that ain't what you want to feel every single day, bro. You don't want to feel like that every day. You know, as a man, that's no way to live. You got to have your energy, so just in case, you know, you don't never know what's going to happen. Right? You always got to be ready for anything. And I feel like when your battery is low, you can get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got all your defense. You ain't got all your senses there to protect you. So as a man, this helps me daily because I know that every time I walk out into the world, I'm walking into a spiritual war zone. So I got to be on point. I got to be dialed in, bro. I can't be walking out here with my force field, with half power at 50%, 30%. Now I'm walking out here and you got all these other energies and things that can infiltrate my space a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? They can break down my wall easy because I ain't got the power. Even when it comes to people, bro, just the respect that you get because they sense something on you. But also what this journey does, like I said, it makes you become your authentic self automatically. So you start walking different. You start carrying yourself different, If you're somebody who walks slunched over like this, your head down, you're going to notice after, a few weeks, maybe a few months, you start walking different, right? You start looking people in the eye. Your head is up. And trust me, guys, this makes a huge difference. People notice your body language, right? I can see somebody just by the way they carry themselves, how they feeling about themselves that day. I can tell if they're confident or not, right? And people can tell that about you too. Women can tell that about you as well. It's an aura that you give off. And people are going to respect you, man, because, people respect confidence. They want to be around that energy because it's contagious. You see, so that helps me on a daily, just, being a business person, a businessman, and being able to interact with different people, man, I can do it with ease. I wouldn't be able to do that if I'm releasing. If I'm releasing, bro, it's not going to, it's going to be a disruption, right? I might not even get those opportunities if I'm releasing just because my magnetism is gone, right? It's like I got to force myself through life. I got to force myself to receive anything that I need or want. But see, when your seed is intact, you catch a flow state. Everything starts flowing for you. Information starts flowing for you. People, opportunities, everything flows to you, right? Every single day, it's always opportunities that's presented to you as long as you're keeping your frequency high and you're not being distracted. And that's my last thing, guys, the distractions. I remember when I used to just be addicted to the corn, and it would really trouble me, bro. It would really have control over me where I would take hours out my day just to do that and satisfy myself. And I was wasting so much time. I could have been using that time for so many other things, bro. And I'm so happy that I'm out of that phase of my life because now I utilize my time wisely. I don't have that urge to go back to that, right? And you guys will be the same way. Some of you guys just starting off on your journey, you might still have urges and it's hard for you to break that. Trust me. Over time, you're going to lose, or you're not going to lose, but it's going to lose that power over you. When you stop feeding your habits, when you starve those bad habits, they're going to die off. All right? So just on a daily basis, bro, for me, it makes me a more efficient man. All right, on all levels. And whatever I do, it's like whatever I put my energy into, it's like since I'm holding on to my seed, it gives my energy this extra surplus. Like it's like the cherry on the top. It's going to give it that extra, you know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, it allows whatever you put your energy into to stand out more. It's going to have that extra appeal. See what I'm saying? So you'll notice, bro, on this journey, the longer you stay, like if you're an artist, if you're a writer, your job, whatever you do, bro, you're going to have that extra appeal. People want to notice the work that you do because the energy that you're putting into it is a lot more potent, right? It's a lot more valuable. Remember, I told you guys, it's not about what you do. It's the energy that you put behind it. That's going to make it work or make it fail. All right. This energy right here is a creative force. So whatever you put it into is going to give it life. It's going to animate it. All right. So just remember, man, don't focus on the long game. Focus on the present moment and how you're being activated daily from this journey, how it's benefiting you daily. And that's going to help you to keep going. You know, because if you notice, if you're seeing like, okay, bro, this is like a sidekick for me. This energy is like a tool that I'm using, bro, and it's navigating me through my day with ease. You see, you gotta think positive. You gotta switch your mindset. So, hey, if you guys need help, I do one-on-one consultations. But y'all let me know in the comments section, how does this energy, how does this journey help you daily? All right. Peace, love, and abundance.